Last one, we're going to, from the same position, look at a bicep crush. This is a submission if you're not familiar with it. It's actually in competition only allowed for brown and black belts. But of course, you definitely need to be aware that it exists. So everything starts the same, right? And perhaps we go for that sweep, but Dave clears my shin, right? So he actually gets to side control, but we still have the lasso. From this position, we're going to keep the sleeve, and you can see that my shin is 9 degrees to my, or rather it's parallel to my hips, 90 degrees to Dave's shoulders. We're going to lock the triangle, and now we reach through this gap here. You'll see a different angle in a second, to grab the back of the shoulder, and we can commit to controlling with both hands. Okay? From this position, we're pulling in, and we're going to start extending our hips as if we're doing an armbar, right? But a further tap and a right. So I'll show you again from here. Right, we had the lasso that Dave completely clears that. Right, so we're inside control on the bottom. Our knees still pointed out. It's not here, right? We need to keep it rotated out. I'm going to lock the triangle and reach through this gap to grab the back of the shoulder. Okay. Now you actually technically don't need to put both hands here. You can kick the sleeve if you want, right? But what your opponent will be doing at this point is trying to bail back out, right? So sometimes you need two hands to really control the shoulder. So we pull in and we start extending our hip. Yeah. Hey, it looks very innocent, and it's called a bicep crush. It makes you think like crushes the bicep muscle, but it's the same as a calf crush. If you're familiar with that submission, you have to give this submission the respect it deserves. Because sometimes when you're caught in it, it does kind of feel like someone's just crushing their shin into your bicep, almost like the worst deep tissue massage you've ever had, and you kind of just rough it out. But how it's actually working, I want you to imagine that your forearm and your bicep is, let's say it's like a nut crusher, like literally like that you buy from the supermarket, the stainless steel whatever nut crusher. It's got the hinge, you put the nut in, right? You pull the two gids together, it cracks the nut. But you have to imagine if you had a nut crusher and you put like a ball bearing or something stronger than the hinge and you force the two handles together. What's going to happen if the nut refuses to crack? The hinge is going to explode, right? So that's what's happening to your elbow joint. Yeah, it hurts the bicep, but and it's the same to the calf crush, it's the same submission, but on the calf. Right? If you rough out the pain on the muscle, the hinge, in other words, your elbow joint or your knee joint is going to go, right? It starts separating the joint. Okay? So, competition's one thing. With adrenaline, people do crazy things. But in the gym, if you just cap, like, it's not worth it. You have to pay respect to the submission. Okay? So I'll show you once more real quick. All right. But please do not become one of those people who thinks you can put this and go, oh, I'm going to make him pass to get that. No, right? It's just something you can sometimes catch. Don't think your go-to move is going to let someone pass your guard. Okay? So you just do a bicep crush. Okay? But if they do, you reach through, triangle, grab the back of the shoulder, extend the hip. All right? We remember the competition, brown and black yellow.